Okay, so this is an odd bag of Skittles. So this is Skittles. Hello again, YouTube. This is Midori Green here. I'm here for another comparison video. I'm going to be comparing the Japanese figures from the Beast Shine armament sets versus the American version of these figures from Power Rangers Lost Galaxy. There are more similarities than there are differences, so let's just get into this and let's compare each Ranger to their counterpart one by one. Okay, so let's start off with the Green Rangers. Right off of the bat, you can clearly see that these helmets do not look anything alike. So the American figures are smaller than the Japanese figures over here, which means that the visors and the helmets are going to look a little bit more off. This figure over here on the right has a has a darker shade of green versus this character over here on the left. So I already discussed the articulations in the last video, but I'll do them over again for this one. So we have the head, shoulder, bicep, elbow, no waist, legs. Oh yes, there's a little bit of an in and out here on the leg. And there's a single knee joint and no thigh swivel and no boot swivel. Alright, just so that you know, the American version is nothing like that. The American version has very little articulation compared to the Japanese version. So we have the head. Sorry about that. Push the button. Alright, this arm can go all the way around, but it doesn't go in and out. Single knee, single elbow joint here. A wrist swivel here. So the leg can go out this far. It can also shoot out to the side. No thigh rotation. Here's a single knee joint here. No boot rotation. So let's see. So they seem to have cut this one here to create a wrist swivel right here, which the one does not have. And if you look at them from the back, if you can stand up. Thank you. So this one on the back has holes in it because there's a speaker in it. So these figures have a built-in voice function. So on the back there's a little button here, this little green button here. I had no idea that these still worked, but if you press the button, I don't know why, but it says that. So this is going to be the standard for the majority of the figures moving forward. Okay, so here we have Ginga Pink here next to her counterpart here in America. So this one over here has different shades of pink in the figure, but this one is this one is a completely different shade of pink. So we have the head. The arms do not move in and out. It goes up and down. Single elbow joint, wrist swivel, no waists. The leg rotation is similar to that of the Japanese version. This one does have a knee rotation here, and then a single knee joint here. And there we go. So Oh, that's an ugly face. Sorry, America. That's an ugly, ugly, ugly face. So if you want to see the articulation with this one again, head, shoulders, bicep swivel, single elbow joint, no waist, legs, and knee rotation and knee joint, single knee joint here. And there we go. Okay, here we have Ginga Blue. They virtually look similar, except for the fact that this one is smaller and this blue is a lighter shade of blue compared to this one over here. So it's fine. These figures are okay. They're similar enough that it's okay. You're not missing out. You're not missing out much if you don't have these. So I forgot to mention earlier, the pink and yellow Rangers on the American versions, their bodies were too small to house the speakers. So they had additional parts with them that had the speakers, the voice action thing. So I'll bring those out later. This one over here, this button doesn't work. This sound doesn't work. So here we go. And here we have Ginga Red. Once again, different shade of reds. And once again, smaller body, smaller heads. Let's see.
Let's rock it! Let's rock it! Let's rock it!
Oh, okay. Okay, and here we have Ginga Yellow. Out of all of the figures, these figures are the most different, seeing as how the genders were swapped. And now we have a very masculine figure over here on the right next to a very feminine figure on the left. So here we go. Here we have a lighter shade of yellow versus a darker shade of yellow. The helmets look the same. The outfits look okay. She has the exact same articulation and posability as Ginga Pink. There we go. And like I said earlier, she has a smaller frame. So her speaker was housed in a separate accessory for this figure. Alright, so here are the speakers. They look identical except if you turn them around. And you have these colors here. So then this one is for yellow. Let's port these into this back here. There's a little pack for her. And then let's do the same thing for pink. Let's port these in here. And let's see. Push the button.
Supernova! Supernova!
She says that with the pack. And let's see what this one says if we push this button back here.
Go Galactic! Go Galactic! Go Galactic!
Okay, so here we are. We're back with the American versions of the Lost Galaxy figures. And just so that you all know, each one of these figures comes with their own Star Beast sword in this type of flimsy type of plastic. The only upside to buying these figures would have to be their additional weapons. In addition to their Star Beast swords, they also come with their other weapons. So we have Ginga Yellow's Kiba knives. Ginga Green's Kiba shot. We have Ginga Red's Kiba cutter. Ginga Blue's Kiba claw. And Ginga Pink's Kiba arrow. So I purchased this actual box set of all 6 of the Rangers from Lost Galaxy, including the Magna Defender. So these weapons are amongst other throwaway items that came with this set that I'm not going to review, but they're there just so that you know. And also, just for the hell of it, in Gingaman, each of the Rangers had their own individual earth power. So the Red Ranger could shoot fire from his hands, and then the Blue Ranger could shoot water. Green could shoot wind from his hands. The Yellow Ranger had this lightning effect, and then Pink had the ability to throw flowers. And we do see this in the morph sequence for Lost Galaxy, but the Lost Galaxy Rangers never actually had any of these powers. And we have reached the end of this video. My thoughts, they're not bad. The American figures, I mean, they're not bad per se as compared to the Japanese versions. One is just a smidge better than the other one, but if you don't have them, if you don't have all of these, you're honestly not missing out. So I would pick up either one of these sets. I've decided to choose to buy both of them, but if you want to choose either one, then that's fine. Which one would I choose? I would definitely choose the Japanese version over the American version. Sorry, America. We the people who live in America, we have toys that have been altered because of whatever reasons, because of safety reasons, or because of aesthetic reasons, or because of the cost of the production of these figures. But hands down, the better version is going to have to be the Japanese versions. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.